Well, hello there, Libra. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about the 18th to the 24th of June. And I have the cards programmed for you, and I also have the the cards from the overview in front of me right now. Let us go ahead and add some cards, and then I'll talk to you and share about them again, more in depth, as we say. All right, so let's look at what we have here. We have the Knight of Cups. This is you wanting to fight for your heart's desire in the situation. I think it's a little bit of where we had a little spillover from last week, where this month is quite inclusive to say that it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but there's spillover. Like, you know, it's a continuing story, much like on television when you have one episode that has a topic, but then you continue on that topic in the next episode. So it's a linear situation, and it's something that's continuing to occur in your subtext for the duration of this month. Not that that's a bad thing, because you finished up last week with some pretty good news, and you were able to share that with somebody at the same time as you were working out verbally ventilating out how you're feeling about everything else. All right, so now that we picked up where we left off, the Knight of Cups is here, talking about fighting for your heart's desire, wanting to be heard, wanting to be appreciated, wanting what you want to be on the list, right? So we also have the King of Cups, a dragonfly, trusting in the power of light. If we take it as it comes and focus on the idea of trusting in the power of light, appreciating what it will mean for you if you can just appreciate that other people are doing what they need to do, living their lives, having their dreams, their goals, and that you will be taken care of to the best of their ability, because they love you very much. Ha, right? The specifics of how you're cared for aren't really your business until they're gone. At least by them, right? I mean, you can set boundaries and things like that if you're getting treated in a bad way, for sure. You can create boundaries and walk away from bad situations, and I encourage you to do so. I'm not getting that from the cards. I'm getting that there's part of you that wants to be a little brat. And I don't mean it in a negative way. I just mean it in that you're right in that space where you're accessing your 7-year-old, and that's okay, man. That's a beautiful space to be in, and we love that you can get there and feel that feeling and appreciate that feeling and verbally bring that out. That is awesome. Not everyone can do that, so don't squash that capacity. Just sort of admire yourself in that way and go, okay, well, that was interesting. But also trust the people in charge to know what they're doing and that you'll be cared for, because that's what trust is. Now the King of Pentacles is here also, saying that yes, the gorilla, strength, nobility, and generosity are happening here. King of Pentacles, he's that guy who's totally in charge of the finances. So you can trust that he's got it figured out. He's not joshing around. He's got it all figured out. He knows what he's doing. He's going to be very careful with everything he's done. Strength, nobility, and generosity. Hey. So if you can allow these things to happen around you and have a little faith, I think you'll be in a better position. Okay? So breathe. All right, Libra, let's go. What's blocking you? Haha. Yeah, that wasn't even what was blocking you. All right? So we talked about the 10 of Cups and how family gathering, family joy might seemingly get in the way of you doing what you need to do. And a lack of joy in your heart, because other people want to get together and do stuff, but it doesn't feel joyful to you. So I know sometimes when you don't want to move or you don't want to help people move, that happens. There's some animosity, but it isn't going to change the fact that it's happening. So, all right. The other area where you're blocked, the Ace of Wands. your big idea is not going to be realized today, sorry about that. You may have a big idea, but it's not going to be realized. No one's going to want to hear about it. Sorry. Frog, fertility and new beginnings. So whatever your big news isn't going to be helpful today. So we need to just stay focused on the project at hand. If you're going to be around, be helpful. Be hands-on and do the thing that needs doing. And of course, the Five of Pentacles is here, blocking you also. Mouse examining life's lessons. So apropos, right? So as we're in this situation where we're helping somebody do something and it's causing our heartstrings to freak out a little bit, we are examining our life's lessons. What have we learned from this nonsense? Maybe we're supposed to be busy somewhere else. Well, this whole thing goes down. It's okay. It's all right. Everything's going to be fine. Know and understand that this is what's happening and that it's okay. All right? So, this card here is talking about how, all of these things are blocking you right now. Having some life lessons, new beginnings, and all this family gatheringness. It's blocking you from doing the things you need to do over here, which is trying to get what you want. Which is interesting. Because if, let's see what's going on, right? We talked about you having all the tools at your disposal. All you had to do is get busy using them. This is the Magician. We love that card. Want you to use your tools, make things happen, and get busy, all right? You are amazing. You can do whatever you want as long as you're willing to do the work, okay? Now, Three of Pentacles. Things going on behind the scenes financially. Yes, creativity and skill are still happening, so you can bring your creativity to this situation, and I think you can help with the situation if you just let your creativity flow. People will hear you. Excellent. And, of course, the Four of Cups. Stick bug, activity beneath the surface. Doesn't surprise me at all. Four of Cups. Your foundation of your heart is shifting and changing and moving around and getting awkward. So there's a lot of activity down there. Activity, and you're feeling it. So this isn't a super emotional situation, but it is a situation where you're supposed to be all hands-on and getting active and doing your thing, and you can help with your creativity and physical activity over here, and that's part of your solution. You can acknowledge inside your heart that things are happening. Things are happening. You're feeling things, but just kind of don't necessarily need to share them right now. Okay? That's an important thing to know about. But the blocking area, of course, is the sharing your new beginning that came from last week. We love that you had a new beginning, but we don't want you to talk about it right now. Okay? It's just not time yet. Okay? Once the dust settles and everyone's having a beer, you'll be in a position to really share and have a good time with that. Okay? But at the moment, got to be hands-on, focused on the project. Okay? Cool. Alrighty. Please have faith that what's going on around you is what's supposed to be happening. That's the F word. That's the whole that person, it, thing, they, it, us. I don't care what you call. Just get around it and know that you are being held on to very tightly right now. You are not alone, and it's all beautiful, okay? So thank you, Libra. Once again, like and subscribe, share. If by chance you have a preference on how the setup is going, do comment below. Let me know. And of course, I will talk to you next on the 25th through July 1st. All right? So please be communicative. Let me know what's up. And if you have other Libra friends who are going through stuff that sounds a lot like this, go ahead and send this to them. They might find themselves feeling supported. Thank you. That's the whole intention behind this, is to support you through the processes. We'll talk next week.